Hey everybody, Ben here for the Bonehead podcast, and we've got some breaking news slash a big thing that I thought was really worth having a look at and talking about. So Games Workshop have made a post on the Warhammer community website. There's going to be price increases. Now, their website goes into the details and says, you know what, everywhere you read right now, there are price increases on absolutely everything. I mean, if you're in the UK, you'll know that, electricity's going up, something like an extra 50, 75%. I don't know. I just like being warm. So it's not ideal. So they've said that they're going to be able to stop some things from going up in prices, but other things are going to go up. So here we go. I'll give you the breakdown as here. So in many cases, this will be about 5%. So some boxes of bits and goodies will go at £1. Blood Bowl, sadly, is not one of them. So here we go. A few things are about to go up 10%. For example, books. Okay. You know what? Books, scenery, and resin miniatures. So that resin miniatures bit means Forge World. And there are a couple of outliers, e.g. Blood Bowl teams and metal miniatures, which are going to go up around 20%. So we're looking at our Blood Bowl teams, guys, going up 20%. And we'll have a look at the breakdown of prices in a second. Now, these price changes will come into effect on the 7th of March, and they're writing to us now to let us know there's as much time as possible. So I think what we'll do is we'll have a look at actually what the prices are likely to be, both from Games Workshop Direct and from third-party retailers, just to kind of see how much of an impact this is really going to make to us Blood Bowlers. But I'm going to plug entoyment.co.uk right now. It's where I shop. They're a great third-party retailer. They have as much off Games Workshop as basically everywhere else, and they help us out on the channel. So if you're thinking, oh man, I better buy that stuff from Games Workshop before the prices go up, please go and get it from Entoyment and drop them a message letting them know that we sent you. I love Pete and the crew. They're really good people, and we're going to be hanging out with them at Beachhead this weekend. So yeah, but it definitely wanted to put a little shout out for those guys. Now let's have a look at some of the price increases and what it's likely to look like. Okay, so I guess the main thing that we're worried about, one of the prices of, would be Blood Bowl teams themselves. So straight from Games Workshop, their RRP is £26. So I'm going to be doing this in UK money, but other currencies will vary and are potentially better than ours. But anyway, £26 will go up 20%, okay? And now I know this goes to like £31.50 or something, but let's round it up because this is kind of where it might end up. Could be between £30 and £32, getting a full Weatherman vibe here. So we're going from £26 to £32 on the teams. What else should we look at? I think pitches are probably something definitely to check out too. And pitches are £28 at the moment. That's going to go up again £6-ish. And we're going to be looking at something between £32 and £34 for pitches. And because books are going up 10%, let's have a look at the Almanac, because the Almanac has dropped recently. It's not that cheap already, and let's have a look and see how bad it's going to get. So the Almanac and probably Death Zone, if they release one this year, is at £30 at the moment, and it's going to go up to £33. Now, while we're talking about books, I want to talk about something that is going to potentially anger many people. Games Workshop have Warhammer Digital, where they've got the online versions of things, so you can go and pick up the Almanac and you can download it on your iPad and it's good to go. I actually really like doing it that way. Make sure you get it on release day. If you order something from Games Workshop, you've got very little hope of actually receiving it on release day, so the digital versions are actually pretty useful. I guarantee that this price here is going to go up for the digital versions as well. They like to keep their digital and physical copies the same price, you know, to make it easy for us. £33 for a digital product is the price of an Xbox game. Okay, this is the price of, like, when Blood Bowl 3 releases, it is probably going to be that amount. All right, there's a very good chance you're going to be able to get a fully fledged online digital product for the same price as a PDF of one of Games Workshop's books, and this takes it to the danger zone. Picking up one of these books as it is now, actually, there's a load of great content in most of them, and they're pretty good, and I like having them. Like that £30, maybe 15 of it is content, and 15 of it is just me feeling like, oh, I've got a Blood Bowl thing, this is really nice, and you know what, that's money well spent. When it gets to this amount for a digital only product, it is gonna start and hurt things, I think, and that worries me. But I think we need to be very conscious of third-party retailers. So like Entoyment, like Goblin Gaming, like Element, is it? The guys who give you sweets for free as well. They're already cheaper than Games Workshop. So if we have a look at the Almanac, currently on the Entoyment website it's £25.50. That could go up to £30.60. Now this is going to be a really difficult thing because they are discounters essentially. So we've got like 20% off the Games Workshop price as it is, so they're going to have to put 20% off the new 20% rise increase. So these are very much estimated costs, and we might see a lot of retailers rounding up a little bit, and I'm fine with that. Okay, so this is basically slightly rounded up numbers. So if we look at Entoyment's price at the moment for the Almanac, which is £25.50, if that has to increase, then we could be looking at something like £30.60 for the Almanac. That's very much in line with current Games Workshop prices, and I think we're going to see a theme here. Let's have a look at the pitch. So a Blood Bowl pitch from Entoyment at the moment is £23.80, and if we round that up 20% as well, that's going to be £28.60. Now realistically, with the way Games Workshop prices are going to be, we're looking like £29 for a pitch from a third-party retailer, which is around about where they are now from Games Workshop. And if we finally have a look at the team pricing, at third-party retailer, we're looking at about £22.10 at the moment for a Blood Bowl team, which is going to go up to £26.50, maybe £27, maybe £28. Wow, the sunshine's coming out. Or Games Workshop are onto me. One of the two. Anyway, £26.50 for a Blood Bowl team from a third party in the future. I think it still kind of puts it in that sweet spot. Now, wargaming is expensive. There's no way around it. Even if you have a printer, trust me, it's expensive. You buy less stuff, but you make more stuff, and you buy more resin to make the stuff. So it's really, there's an EV there if you are a wargamer. And the great thing about Blood Bowl is that the entry cost is still pretty low. I think these days, you know, a monthly wargaming budget of £25-30 is realistic and kind of comfortable. There are some people out there that can't afford that, and there are some people out there that are massively happy to binge hundreds of pounds of wargaming every month. But if your friends were playing Blood Bowl, if you're playing Blood Bowl and you think, oh, it's a new team coming out, I'll buy the team, that's £26.50. Okay, that's I feel like affordable. We've been looking at Warcry recently, and some of their warbands are £35, which is the point where you're kind of like, right, we've gone out of the amber zone and we're into the red zone here. This is a full-on, like, this is a Domino's date night now prices. This is going to Wagamama's. And went to Wagamama's last night, chili squid, amazing. But when you look at this, it's not too bad on the face of it if you're still shopping at third party. Going Games Workshop retail is going to start hurting. And it's not just the one increase. If you buy a spike, that's going to be £10-11 now. You buy the pitch, it's going to be 30-something pounds. You buy a team, that's going to be 30-something pounds. And suddenly, new release month with one team, one pitch, and one spike magazine becomes £70. I mean, let's say 55-60 if you're going from a retailer. That's more reasonable, but I think what's going to happen is this is going to slow down that FOMO, and ultimately, and this is going to be a very divisive thing to say, but I wonder if the price increases are going to help us all out a little bit in the way of we might end up just buying less, and we might end up buying smarter. So it may not be, oh, FOMO, better get all the stuff, and go, actually, you know what, I'll wait 1 month and I'll see if I really want that stuff. I'm very guilty of this. Now, when it comes to Blood Bowl, I mean, Entoyment just have my bank account details, and every time something tangentially related to Blood Bowl comes in, I get 2, because I have a problem. Hello, I'm Ben, and I very much have a Blood Bowl problem. Ultimately, we need to be very careful. Prices are increasing. The price of living is increasing. The price of living must not come at the expenditure of having fun and having good fun with friends. And the great thing about Blood Bowl is the entry cost for what you get is still pretty low. You buy a team at £26.50 and you play with it for, I don't know, 4 games. That's 8 hours. That is what, £4 an hour. Yeah, that's all right. That's reasonable value. You go watch a movie, it's £20 for an hour and a half to 2 hours of maybe something you'll enjoy. You know, with Blood Bowl, if you're playing 8 hours of Blood Bowl, you're going to hate some of it and love the rest of it. Anyway, do let me know in the comments below. I'm not even going to bother looking at Forge World prices. I don't look at them right now anyway. We just buy them every now and again because some of it's really cool and some of it's really expensive. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. Let me know in the comments below just how you're feeling, how you're doing. Let me know. we'll be back soon with more Blood Bowl content. Happy blocking. Thanks very much for watching. We really appreciate your support. If you want to help support the channel even further, please like and subscribe, or come join us on our Patreon. We have early access to content, we get loads of feedback from you guys, and we try and do competitions as much as we can. Or you can get yourself some Bonehead podcast merch on our Spreadshirt site. So if you want to support a team, especially for the Bonehead Championship, you can pick up a shirt, a mug, things like that. It all helps support the channel, and we really appreciate it. Anyway, links below. Thank you very much. Happy blocking.